Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a comparison video of my recent trips to Disneyland and staying at the villas at Disneyland Hotel and villas at Grand Californian Hotel. I want to tell you my perspective on which you should stay on your next Disneyland vacation, whether you are staying on Disney Vacation Club points or renting from a Disney Vacation Club member. I hope I do provide a good insight for your upcoming vacation. Stay tuned and I hope you enjoy this video. For those familiar or unfamiliar with the Disneyland Resort, the villas at Disneyland Hotel is also called Discovery Tower and is located at the far west of the Disneyland Resort, and specifically the Discovery Tower is the furthest building from the check-in desk. You'll find the self-parking in a garage next to the convention center, which you can park and walk down to the lobby, or you can use the valet parking. At this time, self-parking is included, while valet parking is an additional charge. With the villas at Grand Californian Hotel, it is located right next to Disney's California Adventure. The DVC specific rooms are located just south of the main lobby. You'll find the self-parking across the street from the hotel on Disneyland Drive. I do want to talk about amenities that you can find specifically in the Disney Vacation Club areas of these two hotels. While you do have access to all the amenities at the villas at Disneyland Hotel or Discovery Tower, they do have a separate pool area as well as a splash pad and a separate hot tub. You're also going to find an outdoor grill area, a gym. Also in the lobby there is a work area and seating area for you to relax or wait for your party to come down from their room. You will also find food location called the Palm Breeze Bar, just located next to the pool. This building does have laundry facilities. At the villas at Grand Californian Hotel, there will be a outdoor grill area just outside of the villas building. You're going to be located right next to the Disney California Adventure Pixar Pier entrance. There is a laundry facilities just down the hall from the DVC rooms. I do now want to compare the rooms found at the villas at Disneyland Hotel and Grand Californian Hotel. You'll find 5 room categories at the Disneyland Hotel: Duo Studio, Deluxe Studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom Grand Villa. While at the villas at Grand Californian Hotel, you will have Deluxe Studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom Grand Villa accommodations. The Duo Studio does sleep 2, while the Deluxe Studio sleeps 4, 1 bedroom sleeps 5, 2 bedroom sleeps 9, and 3 bedroom Grand Villa sleep 12. This is the same over at the villas, where the Deluxe Studio sleeps 4, 1 bedroom sleeps 5, 2 bedroom sleeps 9, 3 bedroom Grand Villa sleeps 12. In the rooms, you'll also find that in the 1, 2, and 3 bedroom villas, you'll have an extra bathroom as well as a full kitchen and laundry units. What I find unique is that the Duo Studio with Sleeps 2 is rather comfortable if you are just going to be there for a short weekend. There was a travel party in our group that slept and enjoyed their stay. The Deluxe Studio at the Disneyland Hotel does feel larger than the Grand Californian Hotel. While I haven't had a chance to stay in any of the 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms at the Disneyland Hotel, the 1 bedroom at the Grand Californian does feel very spacious and open to sleep the 5, as well as having any guests in the rooms. Now I do want to talk about point comparisons between the two hotels, as they are both located at the Disneyland Resort. They are what they call superior hotels, kind of like deluxe resorts, and so they do follow that pattern, especially because there's only 2 DVC resorts at the Disneyland Hotel, the points can get rather high in high point seasons. The villas at Disneyland Hotel does have 7 travel periods, with the lowest point season currently in January, as well as a second season in early May and the mid-August to mid-September range. You'll find at the villas at Grand Californian Hotel to be a little bit different, where they have 4 travel periods, and their lowest season is actually almost the whole month of January, besides the first week, almost all the way to the end of February. You'll also find in the lowest point season the month of September to the first week of October. I do find that the hotels are priced according to their hotel rates. So the Duo Studios can start as low as 10 points per night, and that can vary. There are very different room categories. You have a standard, preferred, and even garden rooms for the Duo and Deluxe Studios that do vary in points, but with points as low as 10 points per night all the way to the Grand Villas costing as 200 points per night on the weekend in the most traveled seasons. These are lower than at the villas at Grand Californian with the 4 travel periods. The Deluxe Studios start as low as 17 points per night, and the Grand Villas can cost as high as 224 points per night. Now, with the villas at Disneyland Hotel, something I did not include is the nightly transient occupancy tax. So this does sometimes offset the cost of the Grand Californian, and I will talk about that a little bit later. But it is something to consider that it is a per point tax, and so currently that tax in 2024 is $2.84 per point that you have to pay at the time of checkout. The Grand Californian is a little bit different because the nightly transient tax is built into those annual dues on members who own contracts at the Grand Californian villas. So you won't have to pay anything additional on top of the nightly point charge, which is really nice for those staying at the Grand Californian Hotel. Now that you want to stay either at the villas at Disneyland Hotel or the villas at Grand Californian Hotel, you want to make sure that your stay is going to be the best stay for your Disneyland vacation. So I'm going to tell you my opinion on whether or not you should stay there. I have stayed at the villas at Disneyland twice since its opening, as well as the villas at Grand Californian Hotel in the same trips. So we did 2 nights in the Disneyland Hotel and 2 nights in the Grand Californian Hotel, 2 separate times. So I want to tell you my opinion whether or not which one would be better for you. So for the Disneyland Hotel, I would stay here as if there is a desire to have dedicated studios, not the lock-off options. It has a little more peace and quiet for your stay. You're not hearing the neighbors next to you as much as if you had a lock-off option, as well as having those variety of room types, such as the garden rooms for those Duo and Deluxe studios, or having just Duo studios in general for those who are just traveling by themselves or with another guest. You will also have an option of having standard view, preferred view, and those garden view rooms that help break out those point charts even more. We also have new rooms. These rooms just opened in September of 2023, so they do have updated plugs and supplies, which is nice for your vacation, and you have those modern amenities in these rooms. Easy accessible from the villa's Discovery Tower, you will find a lot of dining options such as Tangaroa Terrace, Palm Breeze Bar, Goofy's Kitchen. If you are able to get a reservation at Trader Sam's, you'll have plenty of dining options as well as access to downtown Disney. But just for your information, if you want to stay there, you must have in mind this nightly transient tax. It can be inconvenient for guests staying in the rooms. There also might offset that point savings compared to Grand Californian rooms during various times of the year where you actually might be paying more for your room than just using points at the Grand Californian Hotel. While I was staying at the Disneyland Hotel, there were a lot of complaints of water heater issues. The hot tub wasn't working, and I do understand that this is a relatively new hotel and they are working out all of the kinks of the newness of the hotel. Not everything will work 100% of the time, and as this hotel ages, I do hope that these things are fixed and noticed from management at the hotel. Now, if we compare this to the rooms at the Grand Californian Hotel, I would suggest you stay here, is if you want a room located right next to the theme parks. This has easy access to downtown Disney where you can walk to Disneyland Park, or they have the entrance for the Pixar Pier area. The DVC rooms facing the theme park are a little bit noisy towards the nighttime if you're in the room, even during the day if you have your doors open. Time of the World of Color show, you will hear that music as well as any fireworks from the parks. The DVC rooms do need a refurbishment. These have been due for a couple years now, and you can tell in the rooms that the carpet is worn, the furniture is worn. You do have some outdated materials that you are able to find at the Disneyland Hotel. But overall, I do think that you are getting what you are paying for, which is a hotel room. But I do feel that the Grand Californian should refurbish soon and update it to modern amenities. As you are staying at the Grand Californian, you want your room to be grand. Now, because my family and our travel habits, I would suggest staying at Grand Californian more often. Although at the 7th month mark, because we are not owners, if you are only able to stay at the Disneyland Hotel Villas, you will have a great trip as well. I do hope that you find this information helpful and beneficial for your next trip. If you are planning a trip, I do hope that you share this video with your family members and they can decide which hotel that they want to stay at. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one.